In this tutorial, we will going to talk about how to set up the Levelplay ads in the Unity project, and we will also going to test the Levelplay ads in both the Android and the iOS device. First, go to project settings, player settings, and here make sure that the main manifest is checked as well as the custom Gradle properties template is also checked. After this, go to Tools, Mobile Monetization Pro Integration Tool, and here for the choose integration type, we need to choose mobile ads, and for the ad network, we need to choose Levelplay. First, download the Levelplay SDK, download the Unity plugin version 7.8.1, import the Iron Source Integration Manager. Great. After importing the Levelplay Unity package, we need to download the Google Mobile Ads SDK for GDPR to be able to show GDPR consent when the game begins in the countries like EU and the UK, where it is mandatory to show GDPR consent before showing ads in the game. Let's click on download Google Mobile Ads SDK for GDPR. Click on download the plugin, and here click on Google Mobile Ads version 8.7.0. Import the package in the Unity project. Click apply. Now, lastly, we need to click on import required scripts. Click import. Close this window. Clear the console. Go to Tools, Mobile Monetization Pro, and click on Update Android Plugins. And here, I will put this window over here. Now, drag and drop the Android manifest located under the Plugins folder, Android. And here, drag and drop this Android manifest file over here. Click on Modify Android Manifest. Now, click on Open Android Settings to copy. Here, we need to copy this line over here. Back in Unity, we need to paste it over here above the application. Now here, click on Select Gradle Properties file, and here in your project directory, go back to the Assets folder, Plugins, Android, and here select Gradle template.properties. And here we need to go back to the browser, copy the Gradle properties, and back in Unity we need to paste it over here in the bottom. Click on Update Manifest and Properties. Great. Now we can close this tab. Go to Assets, External Dependency Manager, Android Resolver. Click on Resolve. Now let's update the settings for the iOS as well. Go to File, Build Settings. Switch the platform to be iOS. Click on Switch Platform. Close the window. Go to Tools, Mobile Monetization Pro, and click on Update Xcode Info.plist for Levelplay. Here, let's put this window over here and click on Browse. And under the project directory, search for info.plist. Click on Mobile Monetization Pro Demo and select the info.plist. Click Open. Now click on Update info.plist. Great. Now the info.plist is successfully updated. Now here, if you look at the info.plist, we have automatically updated the advertising attribution report endpoint URL, as well as we added the SK ad network items, and we also updated the app transport security settings, are all automatically described in the documentation by Iron Source. Let's close this. Let's close this tab. Click File, Save Scene, go to File, Build Settings and switch back to the Android platform now. Now, let's click on Ads Mediation Integration Manager, and here we will going to install all the ad networks we added in the dashboard in the previous tutorial. So we will going to install the Unity Ads, Google AdMob Ads, as well as the AppLovin Ads. Let's close this, go to Assets, External Dependency Manager, Android Resolver, click on Force Resolve, click OK. Now, let's right-click in the hierarchy, create an empty game object and call it as Ads Initializer. Inside the Ads Initializer, we need to add a script. Go to Mobile Monetization Pro, Tools, Levelplay Manager, Scripts, and here drag and drop the Mobile Monetization Pro Levelplay Initializer. And here, as you can see, there's a checkbox called Enable GDPR Consent Message. Let's keep it to be checked by default so that we can display the GDPR consent message that we created in the tutorial called How to Display GDPR Consent Message. If you want to know, you can check that tutorial. I will going to keep it checked for now. For the app keys, let's copy and paste it from the dashboard. Copy it from here, back in Unity, paste it over here, and I will going to do the same for the iOS. For the ad settings, show banner ads in start, I will going to keep it to be checked because we would like to show the banner ads when the game starts. Choose banner position, I will going to choose it to be bottom. For the banner size, I will choose it to be banner. If you enable the timed interstitial ads checkbox, then for example, if you add the interstitial ad to your game reload button, then if you click on the reload button for the first time, the interstitial ad will be shown. After closing the interstitial ad, if you click on the reload button again, it will not going to show another interstitial ad until the 10 seconds timer is completed. After the 10 seconds timer is completed, it will going to load another interstitial ad, and in case you press the button which is responsible for calling the interstitial show, for example, again the reload button, then the interstitial ad will be shown to the player. Now, you can definitely increase the time based on your game, which could actually help improve the overall gaming experience for the player. At the last, you can see reset interstitial ad timer on rewarded ad. Here, if you keep this checkbox to be checked, that means if the user watched the rewarded video ad, then we will also going to reset the timer for showing the next interstitial ad to the user. After this, click on Configure Ad Network Mediation Settings, and here enable the Iron Source, SDK Init API, and the other two checkboxes. For the Android app key, let's copy it from here and paste it over here. I will do the same for the iOS. Now click on the Configure Ad Network Mediated Network Settings, enable AdMob, and here enter the AdMob Android app ID as well as the iOS app ID. For the iOS, let's copy the app ID from here and paste it over here. I will going to do the same for the Android. Great. Now we need to add the interstitial and the rewarded video ads buttons in the game to display the ads. To do this, right click on the hierarchy, create an empty game object, call it as Ads Manager. Go to project and drag and drop the Mobile Monetization Pro Levelplay Manager over here. On here, if you go back to the Ads Initializer script, in case you don't want to show the banner ads in the start and uncheck it, then automatically in the Ads Manager script, you will be able to see the Show Banner Ad button, which you can drag and drop. That button will be responsible for showing the banner ad if you click on it. For example, if you want to show the banner ads when the player clicks on the play button, you can add here the play button. But for now, I'm going to leave it to be checked. Back in Ads Manager script, let's add the interstitial ad callbacks as well as the rewarded ads callback buttons. For this, click on the plus sign over here. I will going to click on it 2 times, and here I will going to drag and drop the reload button as well as the next level button which exists in the level complete UI. Level complete UI basically when the user completes a level, as well as the reload button is basically when the user start playing the game and clicks on the reload button. For the rewarded ads callbacks, let's click on add function, and here as you can see I have created a button which called watch and get rewarded with 500 plus coins. For this, let's drag and drop this free coins button over here, and for the script, let's drag and drop the shop script and choose the function to invoke to be show reward. And finally, let's click on save the changes. Now to talk more about the added script and the function to invoke, basically I have created this demo shop script where there is a function which is called show reward. The show reward function basically going to activate the reward panel in the game and will going to provide 5,000 coins to the player. If you go back to Unity, you will see the reward panel looks like this. After completing the rewarded video ad, which we will going to show the rewarded panel like this, and once the user click on the claim button, this panel will be closed and the user will be rewarded with the 5,000 coins. We are basically calling this show reward function in this button that we have provided over here. You can create multiple rewarded buttons and choose their function. Make sure to click on save the changes. Now, after this, click on Assets, Google Mobile Ads, click on Settings, and here make sure to add the Android as well as the iOS app IDs over here as well. Now we are ready to test the game on the Android device, but before testing it on the Android device, we need to make sure to add the test devices in the Iron Source dashboard. To do this, Iron Source dashboard, click on testing, and here from top choose demo game Android. Click on add test device. Enter your device name. I will type Android device. To get the advertising ID for the integration testing, first open Google Play Store and here search for Apps Flyer. Install this application and open it up. Here you will get this Google advertising ID. Just copy it. Here paste the advertising ID and click Save. For the ad source, choose Google AdMob and click Test Device. Go back to Unity, click File, Build and Run. Now, in case you receive this error, click OK, click on the console, and here we need to go to this directory provided over here. Here, click on the library folder, B, Android, Unity library, src, main, and here open this Android manifest file in the text editor. Here, remove this line and keep it like this. Save the Android manifest. Close the Android manifest. Clear the console. Click File. Build and run again. And this should work now. Now, here, as you can see, we received the GDPR consent message in the game. Let's click on consent. Here, as you can see, we are not able to see the banner ads in the bottom. This is because we implemented the in-app purchase in the previous tutorials, due to which non-consumable and the subscription items got restored. To fix this, we need to stop initializing in-app purchase while testing ads in the mobile game. For this, go back in Unity, select the in-app purchase manager and deactivate it for now. We will going to activate it later. For now, to test the ads, we will going to keep it to be deactivated. Let's go File, Save Scene, File, Build and Run in the Android device. Let's click on Consent. Now, as you can see, the AdMob banner ads are loaded and are showing. Let's click on Play. Now, let's try to click on Reload button. Now, as you can see, interstitial ads are loaded. Let's click on Close. Let's now try to click on Rewarded Video Ad. Let's click Close. And as you can see, we received the 5,000 coins. Let's click Claim. Great. So we successfully tested Levelplay Ads integration in our Android device. To test the game on the iOS platform, first we need to click on File, Build Settings, and switch the platform to be iOS. Before building to the iOS platform, go back to the ironSource dashboard, select your demo game iOS, and here click on the Add Test Device. Enter the device name. I will going to type iOS device. Go to App Store and search for Apps Flyer. And you need to install the first application and click Open. And here you need to copy this advertising ID from here. Paste the advertising ID over here and click Save. Now go to the ad source, click on Google AdMob, and let's click on Test Device. Back in Unity, now we also need to activate the iOS 14 advertising support for the ATT pop-up. So in the first scene, we were going to see the app tracking transparency pop-up, and when we allow, then the second pop-up will appear, which is for the GDPR in the second scene. Now let's click on Build. Connect your iOS device and select it. Go to Unity iPhone, choose the app category to be games, and then just click on the Build button. Let's click Next, and here you can see the ATT pop-up appears in the first scene. Now let's click on Allow. The scene 2 is loaded, and we can see the GDPR consent message displaying. Let's click on Consent. Now, as you can see, the AdMob banner ads are loaded in the bottom. Let's click on the Play. And now, let's try to click on the Reload button. And we can see the AdMob interstitial ads. Let's click on Close. Now, let's try to click on Rewarded Video Ads. and we can see the rewarded video ads. Let's close the rewarded video ad, and yes, you can see 5,000 coins we receive. Let's click on claim. Great. So we successfully tested Levelplay Ads integration on the iOS device as well. Thanks for watching this video.